The 100 Days of Reform was a significant event in China's history, marking an attempt by the Qing dynasty to modernize and reform its traditional institutions. This period, from June 11th to September 21st, 1898, represented Emperor Guangxu's ambitious endeavor to transform China into a modern nation. Emperor Guangxu ascended the throne in 1875, during a tumultuous period for China. Foreign powers had carved out spheres of influence. There were internal rebellions, and China had recently lost the First Sino-Japanese War, 1894 to 1895, a defeat that had significantly undermined the Qing dynasty's prestige and authority. The First Sino-Japanese War, fought over control of Korea, exposed the stark gap between China and the modernizing world. Despite having a numerically superior force, China was ill-equipped against the newly westernized Japanese military. The loss of Taiwan and the payment of a large indemnity as per the Treaty of Shimonoseki humiliated China, leading to increased internal unrest and external criticism. This defeat galvanized Emperor Guangxu to modernize China. Under the influence of reform-minded scholars Kang Yuwei and Liang Qichao, he announced a series of radical reforms, collectively known as the 100 Days of Reform. The goal was to overhaul the ancient empire's institutions to meet the challenges of the modern world. The reforms targeted key areas. The traditional civil service examination system, based on Confucian texts, was to be replaced with a curriculum centered on practical Western knowledge. The intention was to create a new bureaucracy capable of implementing modern reforms. The reforms also proposed streamlining the imperial bureaucracy to reduce corruption and inefficiencies, adopting elements of Western legal systems, and promoting technocrats over traditional scholar officials. Industrial and infrastructure development was encouraged to strengthen China's economic and military capabilities. Guangxu also sought to eradicate traditional societal practices viewed as outdated or detrimental to modernization. However, these reforms faced immense resistance from the conservative factions within the Qing court, particularly Empress Dowager Cixi. She had served as a regent during Guangxu's youth and still wielded significant power. She saw these rapid changes as a threat to Confucian values and, more directly, to her influence over the throne. On September 21, 1898, Cixi staged a coup known as the Wushu coup. She put Guangxu under house arrest, took control of the court, and reversed most of the reforms. This abrupt end to the 100 Days of Reform marked one of the last efforts to reform the Qing dynasty from within. The failure of the 100 Days of Reform exposed the resistance to change within the Qing court and Chinese society. However, it also highlighted the need for urgent modernization. The inability to implement these reforms and the subsequent Boxer Rebellion in 1900 led to a loss of confidence in the Qing dynasty, which culminated in the 1911 revolution and the fall of the Qing dynasty. The legacy of the 100 Days of Reform can thus be seen in the broader narrative of China's struggle to modernize and redefine itself in the face of a changing world.